feel like him getting like the auras for his team is really strong because he has an IO paired up with him, so the mech is double valuable. Those type of situations where if they do want to group up and push around their ults, they're very strong versus this lineup of Winstrike, which I feel like Winstrike is kind of weak in a lot of fronts this time.
Capitalizing that hard-hitting silence.
Yeah, just a big concern. And they also do at least have like the Bloodseeker versus the Pango match, like overall matchup in the game, which can be pretty okay. You know, the Rupture versus Rolling Thunder and whatnot. Same thing with the Silence too. But yeah, it just doesn't feel as nice. Like their last one, they had a really nice, well-rounded draft. This one, it just feels like it's missing so many different elements. Like they have no stunts. Actually, zero. It's a skewer.
It's still on the mag. And you know, don't get me wrong. Tough. You know, Rebel last game, he did play a pretty good Magnus. So
it's true.
But it is a lot. It's a lot that he's going to have to do, and a lot that he's going to have to set up for the team.
Yeah, it's weird when you. The last game, it's not like all the pressure was on him to land those RPs, so he landed some pretty nice ones. He had a lot of other stuff happening. This one, it's like, yo, pressure's all on you to get those for our team fights. Otherwise, we don't really have a whole lot coming in, unless we're just playing behind like a very farm jug because we got lucky with an Empower. So I'm definitely liking OG's positioning in this one a lot better.
Well, let's see. But, you know, coming into the series, I think even after game one draft, you know, we wouldn't necessarily expect to see what we did see from Winstrike there. So they might be able to come in with another solid showing here, despite the picks not necessarily looking to favor them. Top lane, some very nice damage hit onto mid one. But mid one able to grab that bounty rune still, despite the best attempts from Winstrike. So 3 bounty runes going the way from OG. Got this game off.
So right away, we see the bracer build that we were talking about yesterday. I've seen like every IO now doing it, pretty much. I think it kind of was happening before at like the high level pubs anyway. But now that he does have overcharge, they're gonna look to get aggro on him here with the blood right, as well as the disruption. Curious to see what Yamich overall throughout the majority of this game is gonna do on the Shadow Demon, because it's one of the heroes I really do enjoy watching.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part in this sort of support versus support early on at the top, who's going to end up winning these trades? Is the Shadow Demon going to have the better time zoning out the IO, or vice versa?
Yeah, I'd imagine the Shadow Demon does. He's just got more regen to work with. Easier access to their careers too. Thing is, Yamich can always walk over and snipe some careers too to mess with some of the regen, so. Top lane should be pretty solid for them. Mid, I'd imagine the Magnus has a very good matchup versus the Pango as well. And bottom, they should have a good lane too. So that's the one thing we didn't really touch on, is how they've set themselves up for very good lanes.
Yeah, I mean, what is it that works about the Jug AA lineup? Because I feel like I see a lot of duo lanes where there's an AA involved, and it's not an easy lane for the carry.
I guess that's fair to say. It's not a phenomenal lane. It's just not a terrible lane, because Jug is always his own hero. He's always pretty decent if he's just got a support role behind him.
It's hard to ever go on in him if they ever do. The Ducalis is going to be able to bopping up if they start getting aggressive on the towers.
Yeah, Ducalis is very at risk of dying though, quite easily.
Sure, he's got to be careful. Yeah. Absolutely, yes. If they get a couple of levels on them, Saksa and Seb, they start heading in. Oh! I mean, the Shockwave's up a second.
He's gonna kill him with Shockwave. I mean, he's got the Fairy Fire, he knows.
Yeah, level 1 Shockwave won't be enough anyway. Yeah, hitting. Oh, top side, what's he doing? What is he doing? What? I mean, you're the expert. What was he doing for? What was he doing?
Hoping for a disarm.
Hoping for a disarm?
That's the only answer I got. Like, it's hoping for a disarm, and then he just clicked his Fairy Fire lane.
No!
Like, I mean, that's huge though. He just gave the Magnus first.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Well, like, what else could it be? What else
hey, you know, that happens to the best of us, you know? We've all done this.
I don't even think that's fun.
No, that was pretty wild there. Pretty wild stuff. So meanwhile, bottom lane, they do manage to get in on top of the Jug.
Okay.
Seb and Saksa able to find the kill. Same time on top, again, a lot of damage onto this Luna. Mid bomb. A few stacks on it as well, but No Tail should be able to offer up enough heals to keep him safe.
I'm gonna take back the 3 solid lane thing. 2 solid lanes. Jug is an okay lane. It's just an okay lane. Like but into Enigma,
I mean, that sort of feels like that. Yeah. That's Jug as a hero, right?
He's just okay.
Is an okay hero.
Yeah, that's fair. think because they went for like stat build too. You see Seb, he's got like a null. But actually hits pretty hard with these Eidolons too, a tag team. Oh, the cows might go down too.
I mean, you said it, you know, you hit the levels on these two, they're going to just be able to run down this AA every time. You know, AA it's a free kill. It's a free kill for the take.
Yeah. I thought because of that, the Jug would be getting like really solid like free farm, but he's not able to really either. Because they're just messing with the creep equilibrium. So bottom lane looks like OG will be very happy with that one, but yeah, like mid's just a huge win for Winstrike. The Rune, Saksa with a nice little snowball play there. Deny from Rebel.
Top. And everyone just take a lot of damage from Yamich and TK. This time they'll be able to turn, chasing down the Shadow Demon. They'll get in. The Blood Right does hit onto mid one, but not enough damage from the Bloods. TK. It's close.
Nice little 9 HP there on mid one.
He did the mass salve ready as well, so they'll be able to keep mid one in lane. And yeah, very interesting. I mean, I think, you know, something you got to remember as well. You know, Rebel was able to have a very solid showing on the Magnus last game. In a game where he was off to a tough start. It was against Thompson Pugner. He was losing his tower at 7 minutes. This time we're going to get to see Rebel really kick things off with a fantastic beginning in the mid matchup.
Yeah, he's doing super well. Like already level 6, it's 5 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean, you get this level of violence, you have the level 3 in power. That death from Thompson really did just make this lane incredibly difficult with him. As now Magnus just, he could trade too reliably. Very hard for the Pango to step up without taking a huge amount of damage from the cleave.
Amazing what you're
not that many lanes that, you know, Pango really just like, man, Pango smashes this lane matchup, right? So, not the worst position to be in as Thompson.
Bottom lane, it's going to happen again. I mean, it's a hard life for the AA. It's a very hard life for Dakalis.
I mean, they went Arcane Boots on Seb too, so it's just all-out aggression here. And because they have a hero like Tusk, you can't actually spin ever. You can't actually go for the aggressive play on him. You just stumble away.
Getting onto aggressive job, but quite able to get in on top of him. I mean, he's still farming. I mean, he's just sure he's not getting free farm. It's not like the AA's deaths are creating a whole lot of space, but he's himself isn't getting totally zoned out by these two.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's never ever. I feel like whenever you have like a Jug in a game.
Oh, I like this rotation here. Raubel coming in with the TP. He's got level 6. He's going to look to lock down mid one. Actually hesitates with the RP now. Use it. Make sure the mid one does not manage to escape. Thompson to try for a kill return himself. Comes in with the Rolling Thunder over towards Yamich. Yamich looks for the juice. He's also got the South going, but no tails able to tether across. Cancel the South. Yamich should fall here. Thompson's got one more swashbuckle to do it.
The neutral.
Oh, the neutral! Oh, as if the neutral gets that. The swashbuckles didn't get the last hit. It was the neutral. So there we have it. Both mids making a move. Relport gets himself involved in a kill on the Luna, but Thompson doesn't find anything. That neutral creep denied.
Very nicely played by Yamich. With Phogos putting that blood right there. They just played that one perfectly there to keep him dead. Bottom, I believe the Tusk Saksa did it, survive. They tried to commit a spin to kill him. And I was, in the meanwhile, of saying that I feel like whenever you do pick Jug, you want to be able to have kill threat in the lane almost always. I think that's the only thing that really enables the hero just to be good in any way.
Yeah, but I mean, because that's the thing then. If that's sort of the ideology you want to get behind, you know, is AA really the support that's going to do it for you?
No, not so much. Because sure, he does have the enable of the Magnus in the later stages, but I feel like you want to be ahead as a Jug always in a game.
Ooh, he's got to be careful. Whoa, very lucky that those shards didn't grab him. Pushed over the side of them. We'll be fine. Top playing, you see again. I mean, Rebels hanging around sort of jungle area now. Thompson gonna end up walking over. 8-minute rune coming into place. As Thompson drops the ward. And Rebel. Okay, Rolling Thunder coming out for Thompson to secure the rune.
Secure the rune, I love it. If it's still spawn there, whoop, it's a waste.
I mean, Thompson knows, you know, he's done the calculations. Yep. He's mastered the random number generators of Dota 2. He knows when it's spawning.
Alright, So Jug looks like he's going to jungle a bit. They're going to give Ducalis the lane. He's going to be playing near the area, though. Say that I think he goes back to the lane. I thought he was going to give Ducalis experience, but never mind.
Oh, well, he's going to get the skewer back onto Saksa. Saksa is going to be able to continue. He's got another shockwave in a second, but I think Saksa's a little too fast.
Yeah, though. He's going to get in range.
Oh, yeah, okay. With Ducalis coming in, this is a kill for sure. Saksa buys a little bit of time with the snowball, but they'll chase him. Relball will claim another kill. Miss Magnus, 9 minutes in, 3 kills to Relball's name.
Radiant structures are
Brilliant start for him this game.
Radiant's middle tower is under
result
attack.
in a very, very fast Echo Saber into Blink at this rate.
Side lanes are going so hot, though.
Yeah, he's going to have to do a lot. But I mean, if you get a quick Echo and a Blink, you know that this hero can just dominate a game of Dota.
Absolutely. But this is I feel this is kind of like what we were saying, right? Like it's going to be a lot of the pressure on Rebel.
Oh, it is.
The entirety of this
really
game,
is.
and now it's like now it really is the full pressure onto him there because those side lanes didn't go as well as I kind of thought they would. I thought top would go a little bit better. At least he's able to just keep empowering the Jug. But they have to send the rest of the heroes bottom to try to defend, and they're going to get set up on.
Straight away, they're going in with the Bloodseeker, and it's just so much damage. Malefice and the tag team just leaving no opportunities for escape. Just getting the Bloodseeker out of the lane will set this up for
Blessings upon
some damage to be put onto the tier 1 tower. Bounty runes. Looks like OG again will manage to secure themselves the 3 of them.
And top gets the power rune top, gets himself the ace. And again, poor solid.
It's just not a safe place for the AA. It's a third time that he's been run down on this bottom lane. The space is there for them to stay this tower. Winstrike are going to try and respond to Thompson. Thompson, ooh, he's dead. Rupture leaving no opportunities for him to run away.
What is he even doing up there? It's so crazy.
What was he trying to find?
I think he was trying to kill the support Yamich or something, then TPs came in.
Yeah, you're right. Yamich did TP. Yeah, Yamich was right.
But it's just like such crazy moves because it's like the space making that he's making in that move. It's mid one's already jungling and Seb's already hitting tower bottom, so it's like he wasn't really like peeling anyone to get, like too far away or anything like that from his carry. It was just a Thompson move, a little crazy.
And it does hurt, right? You're a Pangolier. He's 0-2-0 in a couple of deaths. It really does slow down his game. He's got to be a little careful, Tops. No, another death or so like that, and his impact's gonna fall off.
I think they probably have a little Seb whispering in their ears saying, guys, this is the freest Enigma game I've ever seen. And he's getting the most free start ever. 11 minutes, he's already got the mech and arcanes. They've got like no real Enigma, like good counters. It's like, it's just such a good Enigma game.
I mean, that's very true. Seb.
He's got Greaves even.
All right. He's got full Greaves at 11 minutes. This is, could not have been an easier start for Seb.
And they've got the Epico Saber, like you said, for Rebel, but who starts the fight? That's the real question when I look at
it. It's still on Rebel. He's got to get that blink. I think until he has a blink, they're not doing anything.
Yeah, I don't think they can. I think they have to kind of just like, if they can get Thompson overplaying his hand, they catch him with like Ruptures and stuff, sure, but if it's just OG grouped up looking for a fight, Winstrike just can't. Unless OG just messes up and oversteps their bounds.
See what they can go for with the smoke. They're opening it. It's a Rupture. It's a Rupture. That's going to be what starts the fight right now. And not going to happen.
It's under attack.
To OG. They don't have the initiation right now. Winstrike. As I say, it's just all eyes on the Magnus. Rebel, he's got to farm that Blink Dagger, and then he's going to be the one to try and start the party.
OG knows this stuff. Like, look at where they're playing. They're all playing on the bottom side, playing kind of relatively close to the Enigma. Mid one and Notel are pressuring down bottom. Notel kind of playing behind him in case of a relocate needed. But yeah, just taking over this jungle.
Rebel. And a little bit scared. Anytime that OG do show their faces down it. Seb halfway towards the blink on top of the Greaves. Continuing to stay right up there at the top alongside the farm that Mid One's picked up as the Luna.
Can they catch Seb here? Rebel's going to try.
A little too far, maybe with the shockwave. Love right will hit. Seb's behind. And indeed, they're able to blow up the AA yet again. It's out, trying to take them out. The Mid-One coming out to Mid-One. Aggressive Child able to find the Luna separate from anyone else, and now the run down onto No-Tail. Play Fury as well. They are going to be able to chase this. Seb and Saksa are coming in looking for potential cleanup. There's still a black hole available for Seb. He's in. Up, he's down. And they blow 7 times before he can get the order. But there's the tip of the heels. The black hole comes out from Seb. Locks down the 2 cores as Relford's getting low, but he still finds a skewer over to Seb. Gets the kill on Enigma, but will lose his life. Jamage tries for a TP out. Successful just in time. Battle to kick off between the two. Both teams getting the ultimates out. I think all things said and done, the fact that at the end of it all, it is OG cleaning up the Jug and the Magnus there. So able to hold his ground, get his black hole off long enough to allow OG to get those big kills and keep themselves in the lead.
And Mid-One dies so early in the fight that he's actually back up already, hitting the tower, while the Jug and the Magnus is dead. So it doesn't actually, I mean, it definitely hurts him quite a bit dying that early, but the fact that he's up so quick is nice.
Damage, he's stepping up pretty far. Saksa's going to be able to get him in the shards. Swashbuckle over as well. Ice Blast off the mark as OG's able to step to the side. Damage control. He goes down. Tower falls as well. Thompson chasing in. Lucid Beam onto Dakalis. This AA continue to have a very tough time this game. Another death on Dakalis. Just not an easy game for the AA to play in at all.
Radiant's middle tower.
And OG, although they use their black hole and everything, it's not like they need that to be able to play aggressive. Well, I feel like on the side of Winstrike, they absolutely need RP. They absolutely need Slash in order to actually play and match OG's team overall. So like I said, very concerned. Rebel almost has his blink, which is going to be great, but it's really just him. It's so hard for him to play this game because of the 2 supports that he has behind him. Wow, Dakalis actually TPing to the outpost pushes them both away.
That's a charge. Let's go Omni Slash again in 10 seconds.
Oh, Dakalis is found.
And they're coming in with the relocators as well. Aggressive Child's got to get out of there. This Jug's got to run. Might be able to get the catch on him. Doesn't look like it. The relocate not quite bringing him Mid-One deep enough to catch Aggressive Child on the retreat.
Tower is under attack.
Oh wait, is it what, fogged? Is this the? I don't think I've seen this before. Is this the new hot thing on the Jug? Mask of Madness Desolator?
I've seen the mask a lot.
I'm sure the mask. It's more the Desolator.
Was it Nico Baby who did that one game? Okay. I think I remember seeing.
You're right.
It's not just about your focus firing and killing
someone
one
else
target.
did do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I can see one it's like Luna in a vacuum. He's trying to just get that big explosive kind of thing, but I really just feel like OG's going to be toying with their food at this point. This game feels so damn hard for Winstrike.
Yeah, I think well, it was similar to the way we sort of saw like Game 2 from Secret the other day, right? Where it's, you kind of feel the draft from OG is just, it's got a lot of things that Winstrike just doesn't in this game.
It covers so many. It covers everything. They have great team fight. They have Roche. They have like it can be piercing disables, etc. While on the side of Winstrike, they don't have stuns. They don't have too much. But let's see.
They might be able to get the grab. They get on top of Mid-One on No-Tail. Aggressive Child trying to run in.
Blink on the mag.
He has got Blink up. Be ready to go. Railpool getting into position, but doesn't want to go any further. They've got the vision on the lane.
The responses is coming.
And now Dakalis is just dead. Now, they might need to have some backup here for Aggressive Child. He's in trouble. Seb's shooting from the side. He's got the blink and the black hole ready to go. Seb looking for an angle. Railpool's going to commit the RP. It's only down to Mid-One. Malif is out to Railpool. They've got Tether, the relocator away as well as No-Tail's having to keep Mid-One safe. Thompson goes for Rolling Thunder, TP out. Seb still looking for an opportunity to chase. Saksa's in, has to control onto Railpool. Ice Blast comes out onto No-Tail, right there as well, but they've probably taken out the Magnus. The Mag falls. Winstrike in their best interest. Continue to run. Another blink forward from Seb. Holding on to the back off for now. They've got the Omni set for the grouping up. Caught by Seb trying to catch him after it, but he doesn't actually catch him. And then rest of it, there's a Winstrike. They've taken down the Enigma. Blade Fear as well from Aggressive Child. He's supposed to chase down Mid-One. They're buying time as they disrupt him. Mid-One
nice snowball.
picked up by the snowball. The Saxons able to grab him after the disruption ends and gets him up to the safety of the high ground. So OG will be able to keep Mid-One alive, but Aggressive Child able to play nicely there with that Omni Slash and get at least the kill onto the Enigma. Still though, it's OG cleaning up. Mid-One finds the triple over towards DeCarlos. There you go. DeCarlos juking.
He messed up. He blinked in the tree. He's stuck in those trees too. He actually can't get out. Missing out on a free kill probably on the AA there. But Aggressive Child still pushing top. Yeah, and there's a Tusk. He can't spin.
Oh!
He's gonna get punched.
Oh no! A little too aggressive Child there. As, yeah. I guess he just didn't expect Saksa to TP over to the outpost. I mean, he knows that he was sort of in the trees, but...
Yeah. I mean, he did see Saksa like playing in the trees on the left side, so maybe he thought he went to base and he wasn't going to make it there, so... Yeah, just gets caught off guard and... Still, even though they whiffed the black hole, in a pretty comfortable spot. Very comfortable one.
And 100%. Ted's been found. Rebels able to clean out the trees with the skewer. Seb,
relocate.
He's got Greaves to pop. Demonic Purge and the Blood Rise, bringing him low. Silence as well, hanging on to Dio, so he cannot offer any safety to Seb. Seb will fall. But Mid-One, and no to the clean up one. They're going to try for more. The Ice Blast does hit onto two of them, but Thompson's coming into the tree. Finds DK Fogo here with the Rolling Thunder. Swashbuckle and a bounce as well. Cleans him up. Saksa also able to catch Yamich on this game. He just continues. OG making play after play here. A considerable lead to be grown now, and Mid-One, he's going to be so damn tanky. This S and Y, it's almost completed Satanic at just 20 minutes in.
My God, yeah, and Thompson has a flag in him.
Radiant's top tower is
like I said, this one feels it feels so hard. It's a Juggernaut by himself, disempower and everything. It's just there's too much weight on Rebel shoulders with the duo support that they have. They just making plays is just too damn hard.
Yeah, all the pressure on the Mag. It's going to get to the point where he's dreaming of the 5-man RPs whilst they're pushing a bit to Carlos again. Poor old AA. It's just... It's a rough game for the AA. You know, the tips are coming out. You know, Winstrike at least, they got us back.
Yeah, they got him too. I like that, you know.
You know, they know it's tough. It's a tough fight for the Carlos in this game.
He's probably like, guys, I'm an AA with no stun. This is their fault.
He comes back on their work. Classic AA.
The rush is gone. Satanic is finished.
Into the dark.
I mean, this game, 21 minutes in, I mean, you could already feel that the OG might be gearing up for an early finishing blow in this game. Got an incredible strength already amassed. And Winstrike, it's
under attack.
We say it's all on Rebel. That's the man you got to be looking towards if you're holding on for Winstrike right now. And he's been found, but he gets the skewer. Noble will buy some time, and TP's are coming in, and there's the relocate as well, bring in the Luna, will be disrupted now, but Mid-One, he's out of the disruption, cross two flips, travel with there, Seb clears the black hole to hold back Aggressive Child through the Blade Fury, as finding the two cores at the top of the board for Winstrike right now, the highest two value players out of the game just like that, as OG certainly making this one look a lot easier than they did game one.
Yeah, you know, there's... You know when you, like, when you're playing these types of games, you're like, you know what, let's give them IO. We'll pick AA.
Oh, AA.
But then you realize you're playing versus OG, and IO is, like, their best hero. And they play so damn well around it and how aggressive they can play. That doesn't matter that you have an AA to counteract the killing.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. They absolutely put this game on to insane difficulty for them with that draft decision. Yeah. And it didn't work out.
Top barracks are under attack.
Well, at least it doesn't look to. You know, crazy thing can happen. This is going to take something incredibly crazy to turn around. But Rebel's going to try. He's in. Gets the grab onto Mid-One. But the Satanic is also got the same. Saksa comes in. Wise time for Mid-One to a satanic. The RP comes out to the only slash, so they kill off him on the once. They do it a second time. They go straight to the buyback as the Bloodseeker. They are diving in. This is where we saw OG throw it a little bit before. Are they going to throw it again? Thompson does go down, but OG this time, they may be diving, but they've still got their eyes focused on the objectives. The top racks has been taken away. They don't lose mid one a second time. He's more than fine. Actually, it just fatigues their head over and just try and keep them held in the base with the Lucid Beam span. I mean, all these, I hope it's in good faith. I'm sure it is. I'm sure they're having a laugh.
You know what it probably, I actually think it's probably like, dude, you said we could beat IO.
I mean, who's the drafter? Who's the Carlis?
Give them the IO, right?
I was going to say, if the Carlis drafted himself AA, you're absolutely right. They're definitely doing it for that reason.
Because they're probably having fun. Yeah. They know there's no way back in this game. So they're probably just like, maybe we shouldn't give IO to one of the best IO people.
Radiant's
There we go.
Okay.
He's in. Again, though, these snowballs, they're buying time every single time, but is it enough? Nibbo's getting low, they're taking him out. Saksa's going to go down as well.
Okay.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, don't turn your tellies off yet. There could be a turnaround to happen. Aggressive Child gets a triple kill. This game ain't over yet, boys and girls. It's
That's
not
why
over
they
yet.
kicked him. They wanted to make OG feel like they were out of it. Mind games over here coming up on Winstrike.
Next level tipping game. No, there's just sort of it's just a message to OG. We don't care if you use the tips, you know, sort of the psychological warfare, because we just tip our own supports. We've tipped the Carlis right out of this game. He is prepared for anything you throw at us, and now we're ready for a comeback. They're still down 70k gold, but Winstrike showing that they've still got some solid fight in them.
Oh god, I just heard that as 70k. I was like, wait, what?
70k.
That's the most I've ever heard.
He's got the desk. What you got? So, I mean, what's this new age build then, Fog? You know, you've been keeping up with the kids nowadays. They got this Master Madness Desolator. Then what do you do?
I saw a couple of times just different forms of it, but I did see I saw Master Madness into SNY into Deso. I saw Master Madness Deso into SNY, and then I saw a couple of games where he just went like Scotty, but it was like a very specific Scotty game.
Well, do you go full minus armor, go Deso AC? Is that sort of a thing? Or Deso MKB? Or Deso, well, Daedalus or MKB, what's he going for here?
Radiant's bottom
Daedalus with the crit, Daedalus with the cleave could be nice.
Rapier.
No. Is he? I mean, you're right. This abs. You know, last time round he did it in a game where it was kind of even. This time round you're down 17k. You're right. You say I go full in. Yeah,
he's so weak though.
Yeah.
Like he's so squishy.
If he does it,
that would be so cool.
He's got to. I think you're right. He's absolutely gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Oh, he queued up from me.
Ah, get him out of there.
He saw the Eagle song in mid one.
Get him out of there.
But the Rapier's is better. Real true strike.
He's gonna come back. Oh, here we go. Relvold is in. Onto mid one. It's a solid ice blast. RP. Mid one's dead. He is incredibly dead. No Tail will TP out of there. But it does get the job done. It may be their only initiation, but it gets the job done. He's in with an RP, ice blast. You'll get the kill, you know? It's going to work. It's a solid jump. It's a solid move.
Yeah. Visibility. I mean, mid one's literally farming at your base when he has the whole map open. They have to kill him when the team's not behind him. We'll be able to do so. No RP available, right, though, so they do have to be a little careful, because OG can definitely look to fight even without that.
There's the joke. I think they're rethinking things. Well, hold that pull out for Photos now. They'll look to Sebs. They'll put the BKB.
Oh, the reload. They're in the black.
Take him out to the side. New focus now as he looks towards the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker's going to live. DK focus is more than fine. Thompson does finally finish him off, though, with the swashbuckler. Robles tries to chase over the wall of the eye. He's over towards the side to Carlis. Ice blast the floor. Now he's in trouble himself. Saksa running him down. It's a double kill with Thompson. Thompson is bullying aggressive chunk right back to the base. There'll be a buyback. Relvold. He clears in. No RP still for lasting a very long time. As Thompson, he's got the triple, he's looking for more. Thompson with the axe, he might just find the Shadow Demon with the defensive disruption, keep the Shadow Demon alive. He's back out though. They're keeping Thompson healed up here. No-Tail with the tether, gives Thompson back up to a decent amount of HP. Aggressive charge, he fall back for this one. He will go down as a dieback. It's GG. The game is over. OG will get this game too. And with that, the series is theirs. 2-0 attacking this game too. A lot quicker than game one. Things spread a lot smoother.